So here we are, we're going to look at our first multi-step equation. Basically, it just means that there's more than two steps. There might be 3, 4, who knows. So first of all, one good way to start is to look at what's happening to the x. So the first thing that's happening to the x is it's being multiplied by 3. Then it's having 4 added to it. And then the third thing that's happening is that 2 is multiplying the answer of what happened inside. So I'd like to write that down just as a little note to myself. So first thing is x was multiplied by 3. The second thing was that I added 4. And the third thing is that I multiplied everything already by 2. So I'm going to undo that. I'm going to backtrack. So the first thing I'm going to do is what I can see at the end. So I'm going to divide both sides. Why divide? Because that's the opposite of times. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. Okay, now I can cancel out this 2 at the front with this 2 underneath. 2 divided by 2 is 1, which just leaves me with everything inside the bracket. 3x plus 4 equals 53 divided by 2 is 26.5. You can double check that on your calculator if you like. Okay, so I've done this one. Next, the next thing that happened was that I added 4, and you can kind of see that when you look here. Okay, so I'm going to reverse that. I'm going to take away 4. So I'm going to take away 4, and I'm going to take away 4 from both sides. So 3x, nothing's changed there. Plus positive 4, take away 4, cancels itself out, equals 26 take 4, leaves me with 22.5, or 22.5. So now I've done step 2. That leaves me with the last step. What's happened to x? It was multiplied by 3. The opposite of multiply is divide. So divided by 3, divided by 3. 3 times 3 cancels itself out. 3 divided by 3, leaving x. X equals 22.5 divided by 3 is 7.5. So the solution to the first problem is x equals 7.5. That means this is the only number that can be substituted in here to make this true. Let's double check it. So remember, using BIMDAS, we're going to do the brackets first. 3 times 7.5 is 22.5. Adding 4 equals 26.5, and then I multiply 26.5 by 2, and that gives me 53. That's what I've got over here. So in my head, I've checked it off, and it works out.